Hello people, it's me once again, You Can Too Can. I'm back on my channel, but today we're not playing, we're finding out more piggy secrets. Now, this time, we're not finding about the silver paw, we're finding about the eyes of insolence. Now the eyes of insolence are these very small eyes that we find all over the piggy map. They're the eyes that you use to find the crawler trap. Those are the eyes of insolence. I found out 5 things about the eyes of insolence. They might be true, they might not, but it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to take Tom to the swings, and we're gonna play on it. When I get home, I'll tell you about the eyes of insolence. I'll be right back. Number 1. The eyes of insolence. We all know what the eyes of insolence is. It's those eye thingies that we first see in pursuit to the dock. Well, not in the ship chapter, but it's everywhere else. And the ship has its own secrets, but we'll get to that later in the vid. So stay tuned. So, the eyes are found all over the map, and in more places than you think. In fact, it appeared once in Book 1, where the destroyed memory came out. I'll show you this in Piggy's 100 players, since you can no longer find it inside of any other chapter, okay? Oh, move out of the way. Okay, so undestroyed memory.
Sound.com.
So out here, see right up there, you can see 2 eyes of insolence. So what this means is that George must have been predicting the future. See, he's been predicting the future. George has the power to predict the future. See those eyes of insolence up there? It's not in detail, but if George saw this, then that might mean that something was watching him or giving him that dream. It could be possible, right? Number 2. Who is behind the eyes of insolence? Now, I know what you're thinking. I know who's behind the eyes of insolence. It's Mr. Stitchy. Well, what if I told you it was not Mr. Stitchy? Then who is it? I'll give you 10 seconds to guess. It was Penny. Now, you guys are probably thinking, is this guy crazy? It can't be Penny. It's Mrs. Stitchy, but it seems like every single person has forgotten the end of the Piggy Book 1 to Book 2 trailer. I'll show you the end of it right now. Could be behind it all, and maybe she has a lot to do with the eyes of insolence. Maybe her eye, that's in the shadow right back there, might be an eye of insolence, or it's covered with black, because the face of Penny is covered with black apart from the power of the eyes of insolence on it, so that can make a lot of sense. Number 3. The infected. The factory and docks have one thing in common: the eyes of insolence. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. What is this guy thinking? There was no eyes of insolence in the factory. Well, look at Coley, the bot piggy that's in the factory chapter. Now, look at his face. what do you see? An eye of insolence. And black, the very same black that that reindeer thing he has, I don't know his name, has. So the infected like that has actually figured out how to work cannons, because that was at the end of the Piggy book 9 chapter of book 2. So that means that they're getting smarter, or someone is controlling them. Now you see, Penny is controlling all of the infected with the Eye of Insolence. Those are the eyes, the very eyes that Penny can use to see your every move too. Not only that, but Penny is watching you, which is basically the same thing I technically said. Then that can only mean one thing. She knows that we're coming for the cure. She knows. Okay, number 4, proof I have. Okay, like I said, Penny is guarding the cure for the infected, and that's already cleared. But here's my proof for the controlling thing. Back in the factory, Willow was apparently working with Coley, who was infected. Maybe that's because the infected actually fear her, like she said they do in chapter 7. She and the harbor. In the harbor chapter she said that. Or maybe Cody is actually being controlled by Penny. That actually kind of makes sense, because Coley has an Eye of Insolence. Penny must have known that Willow was against us at the time, and she wanted to kill us, so Penny must have wanted to help kill us. And I bet if Cody was not infected and being if she didn't have the Eye of Insolence, she would have killed Willow or infected her by now. Number 5. Penny ended up with the Eye of Insolence. Well, Penny was introduced in chapter 1. She looked more like Granny combined with Peppa Pig, but Piggy is Penny. Maybe Penny was in a nightgown? Anyway, when Penny saw us escape, she must have gotten worried that we would ruin the reign of the infected or something. Now, this is where Mr. Stitchy comes in. Penny must have found Mr. Stitchy or summoned him in the forest. In book 1. Don't forget that it was the Halloween event. Anyway, Mr. Stitchy must have replaced Penny's black eye with the source of the Eye of Insolence. So now Penny has powers. Now radio. No, part 6 radio. Now, I know that this was found already, but I know how to explain it. Kind of. A YouTuber I watched, I can't remember his. He found this.
Now listen very closely now, it's coming up. That little bit of static right there is what we are going to be speaking about in today. There's a tiny bit of static. It's weird. However, I do genuinely believe that this does look extremely real. So what I did is I took this video, I took the audio, and I actually rendered it out as an audio file. I then went over to a spectrum analyzer. So this is an audio spectrum analyzer where, you know, Fortnite do a lot of these like audio type things. And when you put the audio through this spectrum analyzer, it actually gives you images and stuff like that. And that's exactly what we actually got right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press play, and again, get ready to listen out for when that piece of static does actually play. Guys, honestly, it's insane. Get ready. I'm going to watch this one with you. So as you can see, all the sounds, they're making colors, they're making weird little bits inside of this. And that's basically how these like games actually create like the pictures. But anyway, here we go. Let's take a listen. You can even see all the little footsteps at the bottom there. I'm going to be quiet for you guys now because it's coming up. Oh my god, it's literally right there. It's literally a smiley face right there.
So So this smile could either belong to Mr. Stitchy or to Penny. Mostly, I think it belongs to Penny because Penny could possibly have it or something, but I'm pretty sure it's Penny. Okay, guys, I'm gonna show you how Piggy might look. The thing that we're going against might look like. So if I press edit here, then we're gonna mark up it. We press orange here. We're gonna which eye should we turn? Okay, so we're gonna turn this eye here. Let's not use a brush. Let's use circle. Well, but let me just remind you something. I am playing on my phone. I would have used my laptop, but my dad put like this thing so I can't download anything without him asking, but he's like busy with something so he can't. So I have no choice but to do it on my phone. So let's just show you what this is. This is showing you what we're up against in Piggy. I covered a few secrets now, but I'll find out more. Anyway, did I miss out a few secrets about the Isle of Insolence? Please comment below in the comment section. If I did, thanks for watching. Anyway, Tom, get off. Tom, get off! Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you want me to cover more secrets, please like and subscribe. This is my second time I've been recording about secrets, and I'm pretty sure that the first video I did should deserve more likes than I got. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, thanks for watching, and remember, one bird can't rule the world, but two can. Bye for now.